Hello, you're welcome to another inspiring edition of Tammy Golden. I am Tammy. Our topic for today is moving abroad, how to get started. Do you want to move abroad, or do you know someone that wants to move abroad? And you've heard a lot. I know. But foundation is key. So let's help you get started with the right information. You know, this topic resonates with a lot of Africans who are looking forward to a better living standard, abroad. And they've heard a lot of nice stories, beautiful homes, nice this and that. And there's some other persons who are like, hey, what we like to, because we've heard stories of people who have moved abroad, left their well-paying jobs, nice well-paying jobs, and then sold everything, sold their homes, sold their cars, and they moved abroad. And some of these people stranded because most of these countries, UK, US, Canada, Australia, some of these countries, like I would say, will create a level playing ground for everybody. And so it will seem like you need to evaluate your degree or do some other degrees, certification and all that. So that's really a Herculean task to some people who were probably managers, accountable and all that. So some of these people on social media, I have seen a lot of people are complaining, don't join us, so don't travel, no. Hey, they will not tell you. I heard someone say they will not tell you how they work from morning to night. And then I heard someone in the UK and some person in the US that they were overworked and then passed on. They just fainted and died because all they were doing is work, trying to raise a lot of money, pressure from people back home. You want to send money to them, and so they allow that pressure to get to them, and then they're no home. It's a sad story. Some people are homeless, yes, and some of the people doing well, and they're now in one of these countries that I mentioned, or some other countries in Europe, and they're homeless. Some are in prison. Some are, they've done things against the law of the country, and they've been locked behind bars, and you're not even hearing about them. Some are stranded, some are now deported, and immigration rules in different countries are changing. They're beginning to get tighter, and there's some really nice stories. I tell you, let me go into this story. I like this.
I am Temi, and my story, well, it's a journey from humiliation to triumph. In Africa, I was the model employee. Intelligent, hardworking, always going the extra mile. My colleagues respected me and I felt valued. Until... At first, I thought it was just his management style. Tough, demanding. I could handle that. But soon it became clear. This was personal. He saw my potential as a threat. Every day became a challenge. His words cut deep, chipping away at my confidence.
You think you're so smart? You're nothing, just a worthless, incompetent fool.
I tried to persevere, to push through the pain, but each day a little more of me disappeared. The worst part, I started to believe him, started to doubt myself. Until one day, I looked in the mirror and barely recognized the man staring back at me. That's when I knew it was time for a change, a big one. I quit, packed my bags, and set my sights on the land of opportunity, the USA. It wasn't easy, starting over never is, but for the first time in years I could breathe. I worked harder than ever before, fueled by a determination to prove him wrong, to prove myself right. There were setbacks, moments of doubt. And now? Now I stand here, successful beyond my wildest dreams. My journey taught me that sometimes the greatest act of self-love is walking away. It taught me that my worth isn't defined by others, but by my own belief in myself. From humiliation to triumph, that's my story, and it's only the beginning.
Here are the basics and summary. Number 1, pray. Make sure you pray through before you take any action. See God's face on it. Number 2, research. Gather all the necessary information on visa requirements and plan with it. Number 3, know the immigration rules for the country you plan to travel to. And number 4, have the right mindset. That's the mindset of an overcomer, knowing that, well, with all the information you have, you're making calculated risk. You might face obstacles along the way, but have your eyes fixed on the goal, right? Stoop low to conquer. Very important. And number 5, have reliable contact plus a backup plan on accommodation. And that's where we'll leave it up for today. Thank you. And thanks for being part of this edition. What do you think about this? Send your comments. Let's have a discussion on this. And so don't forget, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share to everyone that you feel wants to travel abroad, or if you just share it to other people. You don't know how it can be a lot of blessing to everyone. And don't forget, go for good. Till we see you.